Wake up, Elliot.
We there?
No, still a ways to go. But from here we have to go on foot.
I can actually move the flashlight.
For 2 hours. You going to tell me why we're here?
Because we need to get there.
Come on, Jim.
Be patient. I told you it's a surprise. I want you to find out for yourself. Or don't you like surprises?
I like him. Who doesn't? But what kind of surprise requires you to carry a gun?
Name me one thing you can do in Santa Esperanza without carrying a gun.
Touché.
Do as I say and you'll see. Take it from Jim Dockers.
Because you're my friend, right?
Don't let your guard down. Have you heard of the Voduna cult?
You mean voodoo? Dolls and needles?
Yes and no. It's different varieties of the same thing. The Vodun religion from East Africa. In Cuba, they call it Vodou. In Haiti, it's voodoo. Santa Esperanza had its own version. A little community that lived in these woods, no more than 200 people, I reckon.
Had.
Right. They say practically all of them died. A sort of civil war sparked up by betrayal. Betrayal between friends.
Oh no.
Jim, are you sure we're on the right track?
The Vodunas place particular importance on a person's name. They chose a name for themselves when they reached adulthood, and they only revealed it to their partners and their descendants.
Is that so?
It is. Legend says that while he was out hunting with his right-hand man, the chief of the Vodunas was attacked by...
Not such a dumb idea. I wish no one knew my name.
Well, for the Vodunas, it wasn't that simple. Ah, shit. Help me with this, Elliot. One, two, three. They had different names for later-day use. Nicknames similar to Indian names. Come on. Anyway, while he was out hunting, the chief of the tribe was attacked by a bear.
A bear? Don't tell me you dragged me into a wood full of bears.
I wasn't joking when I told you not to let your guard down.
Shit.
The chief's wounds looked fatal, so he confided in his best friend, the best hunter in the tribe, and whispered his true name to him. The hunter left him in the woods, went back to the village, and told the news to the chieftain's wife and children.
Well, that's tough. Takes a lot of cojones to give someone that kind of news.
That's why I always take care of it. But I wouldn't pity him.
Sullivan River flows into the Donovan Dam, I think.
I didn't think geography was your department.
Sometimes I like to dabble in things that aren't officially my department.
So I see. According to Voduna law, from the moment the hunter whispered the dead husband's name to the chief's wife, he would take his place.
In what sense?
In the eyes of the tribe, he became him. He had to take on his role, fulfill his duties, raise his children, and sleep with his wife. Damn. Should be right here.
What?
The sign tells us which way we have to go. Must be hidden in the undergrowth.
Let me look for it.
Okay, I'll cover you.
Does Jim know? Jim probably does
This
know.
burned out a long time ago. Weeks, I guess.
Or, I mean... It's kind of nerve-wracking a bit. Because we're all the way out in the middle of nowhere. Just bears.
What kind of hunter abandons his trap when he leaves the woods?
Kind of a dark history to the area.
Animal attack, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it looks all clawed up.
Here's the sign.
Rosewood Chapel.
Looks like it was knocked over by a poacher's prey.
Well spotted. Let's go on.
You taking me to a church?
It's never a bad time to confess your sins.
Adulterous fuck.
What was that?
No idea.
Ah!
You were blocking my target. Sorry.
What's wrong with you, Dockers? What's the problem?
Old age. I can't compete with a young marksman like you.
You're not going after it?
Let's not push our luck. I don't want our story to end up like the Vaduna chieftain and the hunter.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh, wow. It's a pretty impressive church in the middle of nowhere.
They built the chapel after the massacre of the Vaduna people.
You still haven't told me how that happened.
The hunter became the chief and moved in with his family. It wasn't the first time that kind of thing had happened. But one thing did happen for the first time. The wounds the bear had inflicted on the real chief were less serious than they seemed. A few days later, he came back and claimed what was his. But the hunter wasn't so sure. He was the chieftain now.
Yes, but the hunter won his new identity by leaving the old chief to his fate.
He betrayed his friend. I agree with you. As did many of the Vadunas. But the rest of the village didn't see it that way. The Vadunas were split into supporters of the new chief and the old one. And, well, you know how it all ended. Elliot, I have a problem. I think Delphine is cheating on me with another man.
Whoa.
Some nights when I lie down next to her in bed, her hair smells of gunpowder. Someone who regularly handles guns is touching her. Do you have any idea who it could be?
No, sir. Should we confess?
I don't know. That rookie Dickinson?
Oh, come on, Elliot. It's one thing that she's cheating on me, but don't insult her, for Christ's sake.
He knows it's me.
Jim, please, put the gun down.
Yeah, Jim, put it down. You're late. You know why they built this chapel?
We know.
Typical Americans. They find that a bunch of crazies from some wacky religion have killed each other, and they build them a church, huh? As if the dead give a damn about their Christian God.
Jim, what's going on?
I told you, it's a surprise.
Who's going in?
He is.
Me?
Trust me.
All right, let's take a look around.
You believe in God, Ness?
Yeah, although I doubt splashing your face with water has much to do with it. Someone
Rats.
had some fun at these critters' expense. Mary Magdalene, the prostitute who repented and washed the feet of Christ.
No idea how true this is. But I heard that in the Bible, what they refer to as feet would sometimes be genitals. Again, I have no idea how true that is.
I have a gun pointing at your head. I could kill you right now.
But you haven't. So you're either a big mouth or a coward.
I won't shoot. I'm here to help you.
Yeah?
Look under your knees.
What is this?
To you, just a bunch of scribbles. But to someone who knows what he's looking at, it could be prison bars for Capone.
What, he hates reading so much he sees a book as a prison sentence?
Very funny, Ness. Your financial specialist, Garrison, will know what to do.
Why are you doing this?
What do you care? I'm serving you Capone's head on a golden plate. Don't ask questions. Just beat it, Ness. The sooner you set Garrison to work, the sooner all this will be over. God, I hate cops.
Carmine?
Please, no.
Why?
He threatened my kids.
Capone? No, you're his right-hand man, his chief executioner.
He's lost his mind. He suspects everyone and everything. He has to be stopped. Don't kill me. For my kids' sake.
You remember Don Prescott? 33 years on the force, my first partner. You left his face in such a mess, they had to make him a clay mask so his family could look at him at the funeral.
Capone wanted him dead.
What about Amber Fisher, 15 years old? You held her prisoner for 3 days. She committed suicide only hours before we came to rescue her. I don't need to remind you what you did to her, do I?
I was following orders.
No. Capone orders you to kill. You improvise. You enjoy it.
You can't do this.
Elliot, don't do it. Kill an unarmed man and it'll haunt you your whole life.
I deserve a trial.
We're cops, not killers.
Jesus, Ness, weren't you...
Control your anger.
Weren't you the most honest man in Santa Esperanza?
Go back to Capone. Don't let him suspect a thing. And when I bring him to justice, you'll testify against him.
Yeah. Thank you, Ness. Thank you.
Well done. I made that mistake once. Only once. And it still torments me. Let's go.
Congratulations, Carmine. Great performance.
My kids.
Don't worry. I'm not going to touch them.
Thank you. Thank you.
I always keep my word.
If Capone finds out what you made me do, he'll kill me.
That won't happen. You have my word.
Oh, so is Ivankov.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I think Capone is going to need a new right-hand man.
Did Carmine get in touch with you? How did you do it?
It doesn't matter. Stroke of luck. Now, all we need to do is be careful. See what Garrison can find.
Jim, about Delphine?
Shut it. First we finish Capone. Then we talk.
Alone again, Ness? Wow, don't tell me your friends let you down again. Lucky you got me, huh? I'm losing my mind.
This got creepy. Okay.
It's only logical that doctors should abandon you. You just told him his wife is screwing that jerk Dickinson. What kind of friend would tolerate that? But what about the others? What will they think of you?
Where are the cops? We saw that at the beginning. Oh, this is Jim's desk. Kind of reminds me of the Silent Hill Origins trailer from way back.
lose touch with everyone, Ness. Maybe it's just that anyone who gets close to you winds up dead. You should try to save her, right? The question is, can you? Do you even want to?
Find Alice.
It's funny. You don't mind giving half your earnings to some two-bit thief who walks into your restaurant, but when your friends are in danger.
No, please, no.
Oh, that's that one woman from the first chapter. Where is she? You are not Alice. Neither you. Oh. It's that one priestess or something.
The wire was tapped. They broke into my house. Why did you get me mixed up in this?
Alice!
Elliot, this is your fault. Get me out of here.
Hang on, Alice. I'll find you.
Maybe I was too hard on you. Some friends you do help. Like good old Capone. You should have shot him 20 years ago. But instead of that,
You're always late, Ness. You're a failure.
you pal up with him on condition he goes back to the jail where he should be rotting.
My father asked you to take care of me. Is this how you respect a dead man's wishes?
Very good. You've paid your friends.
Elliot, please.
Say goodbye to the others.
Alice, No! Alice!
This is a nightmare. Has to be.
Poor guys, huh? You're the one that should be in the body bag, not them. Either way, where were you?
That's his guilt eating at him for letting them die at the showdown when he was off having an affair.
Dr. Dawkins to the 7.
Delphine, no! Not you!
I was followed, Elliot. From the diner. What are you mixed up in?
I see. You were spinning your secret sweetheart a line.
Delphine, no! Not you! Don't worry, Delphine. I'm coming!
Okay.
You'll never learn, Elliot. You'll go on putting all the people you love in danger, won't you? Until you're completely alone.
Okay, so I'm moving forward.
God! Delphine! No! Oh.
What are you going to do when you're done crying? Now you don't even have the option of getting drunk.
We're a failure.
He didn't even have the cojones to finish off his goon in the church. I doubt you'll be able to deal with the real problem.
We're a failure. The only thing you ever did right was put me away. How'd you do it, huh? How? Tell me.
That's the spirit, Elliot. I'm sure this guy you believe in your own way approves of strength, right?
Die.
That's right. Yes, kill me.
Die!
You know which part of yourself you're killing, don't you?
Die! 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 Die!
Cool it, Mr. Ness. Alphonse is taking care of that.
You knocked me out. You betrayed me.
Betrayed you? Since when were we partners?
Where is
What's going on up there?
That? I think it's modern art. Those things are supposed to be the pillars of Titus Andronicus's palace.
He's going to kill him.
Yeah, most likely. Says here, this is the Shakespearean tragedy that has the most deaths in it.
Talk, you bastard!
I don't... I'd say Capone is Titus, and Ivankov is Aaron, who ordered the kidnapping, rape, and mutilation of Titus's daughter, Lavinia. What do you think?
You son of a bitch! Talk! You are wrong.
We can't let him kill him before he confesses.
I'm sorry, buddy, but what we can't do is to interfere in Alphonse's plans.
Remember what he did to Burke? In 5 minutes' time, Ivankov will be dead, and your beloved Alphonse will never find his granddaughter.
Come on, you'll need help.
Let me explain.
Take a rest.
Al, I didn't do a thing. This is all a mistake, I swear.
Are you sure? Because what I found in your submarine makes me think otherwise.
What the fuck did you find?
The hold is full of cages. Cages where you kept people locked up.
All right, yes. I make people disappear. Al, you don't know how hard it was to survive after you went away. Santa Esperanza went crazy. The cops, the judges, the other families, they all wanted to destroy your empire. I had to make a living.
What about the children?
What children? I never kidnapped a child. Never.
In your submarine, there's a container with mattresses barely a yard and a half long, and drawings of kids gunning down your men. Have you seen them?
Yes! For Christ's sake, yes! I traffic in children too. Fuck!
I'll kill you.
But I never kidnapped your granddaughter, Al. Your family is my family.
In one of the cages, we found a girl's shoe. A white ballet shoe with daisies.
Son of a bitch, let me go!
Steady, Alphonse.
It's a lie! He's a lie! He's a fucking cop! How can you believe him?
Take it easy, Alphonse. Take it easy.
I need a name. Just one name. Who asked for the girl? Who?
I don't know. I truly don't know.
You're right, Nikolai. I'm a fucking cop. But despite my reputation, I'm not a good cop.
And what the fuck are you going to do with me?
I put together a file on you years ago when you were working for Capone. You left a family behind in Russia, used to send them money. Are your parents still alive? I'm sure your brother is. And his 3 kids. Or has he had more?
You're bluffing.
Want to take a trip to Russia, Sugar Kid?
I never heard a kid scream in Russian, my friend.
I've never seen her. She told me to find 9 kids for her not long after Al went into the slammer. Not just any 9 kids. They were all the sons of criminals. Corrupt cops, murderers, rapists.
A woman?
She set up a meet in the caves at Rockford. In the darkness. I never saw her face. A week ago she had me meet her again. The same place. The same assignment. Just like 20 years ago. But with new kids. Including Sophia Capone.
What else?
That's it.
There has to be more.
Maybe there's someone else who does business with her. Back in the day, I had a mole working undercover with the Gravediggers men.
You mean Elaine Ganella?
We were all spying on each other. We had to slice up the cake that Al had left behind. A few days after the assignment, Ganella took care of the bodies of 8 kids.
Oh dear God, not again. Did Ganella tell you why?
Ness?
This son of a bitch was behind the case that ended my career 20 years ago. The missing children were murdered. Why? Tell me why, you son of a bitch. Did she tell you?
No. Why should she? I don't usually fraternize with the competition. That is all. I am dead.
You have no idea.
You said that.
Screw everything I said.
I don't know what you think I did, but I'd never do anything against you, Al.
What the fuck? His bodyguard.
He doesn't feel pain.
He's too strong. Improvised weapon.
punches are weak.
Where's your gun?
Lost it. Where's yours?
I prefer not to use it.
Right. Your gun!
Nelson!